decision, one moment, and the world changed forever. February 24th, 2022. The night was silent until it wasn't. Missiles scream through the sky, explosions light up the darkness. The invasion has begun. Russian forces storm Ukraine from the north, east, and south. Tanks roll toward Kyiv. Warplanes carve through the clouds. A full-scale war, not seen in Europe since World War II, has begun. But this isn't just about borders. It's about power, survival, and the future of nations. The Kremlin expected a swift victory, a matter of days, maybe weeks. But Ukraine had other plans. Civilians take up arms, volunteers build barricades, even grandmothers learn how to use rifles. President Zelensky refuses to leave Kyiv. His message is clear: I need ammunition, not a ride. The world watches in disbelief. A small nation standing against one of the world's largest military forces. But war isn't just fought on battlefields. It's felt in the cries of a child hiding in a bunker, in the silent tears of a mother fleeing her home, in the shattered ruins of cities that once thrived. Millions flee, seeking safety in Poland, Germany, and beyond. Yet Ukraine stands stronger. But this war, it was never just about Ukraine. Sanctions cripple Russia's economy, gas prices skyrocket, food shortages ripple across the globe. The world is now divided. NATO floods Ukraine with weapons. China and India increase trade with Moscow. The battle lines are drawn, military, economic, and digital. And in Moscow, Russian President Vladimir Putin speaks of a new world order. In Washington and Brussels, leaders prepare for a long, grinding war. Ukraine is outgunned, outnumbered, but never broken. The Battle of Kyiv, Russia's blitzkrieg fails. The fall of Mariupol, a city reduced to rubble, but its defenders fight to the last man. Every street becomes a battlefield, every basement a shelter, every citizen a soldier. Then, Western weapons arrive: drones, Javelin anti-tank missiles, HIMARS artillery. The battlefield shifts. Russian supply lines cut, strategic bridges destroyed, Kherson reclaimed, Kharkiv liberated. But this war, it wasn't just fought with missiles. For the first time in history, cyber warfare becomes a frontline battle. Russia launches waves of cyber attacks. Power grids shut down, banks crippled, military networks hacked. But Ukraine fights back. Thousands of hackers from Ukraine, the US, Europe, even anonymous activists. The IT army of Ukraine. They crash Russian propaganda networks. They expose classified intelligence. They disrupt supply chains. For the first time in history, cyber warfare becomes a frontline battle. This isn't just a war of missiles and tanks. It's a war fought through firewalls, disinformation, and digital sabotage. Russia launches waves of cyber attacks. Power grids shut down, banks crippled, military networks hacked. Their goal? Paralyze Ukraine from within. But Ukraine fights back. Thousands of hackers from Ukraine, the US, Europe, even anonymous activists. The IT army of Ukraine. They crash Russian government websites. They leak military intelligence. They disrupt propaganda channels. War isn't just fought with guns, it's fought with information. State-backed troll farms flood social media, twisting facts, distorting narratives, shifting global perception. Deepfake videos, fake news, misinformation campaigns, a digital battlefield where truth itself is under siege. And in this war, controlling the narrative can be as powerful as controlling the battlefield. This isn't just a battle of bombs and bullets. It's a war of firewalls and code. And in this war, information is as powerful as any missile. Cybersecurity experts and intelligence analysts have documented these cyber battles, explaining how state-sponsored hacking, digital espionage, and disinformation campaigns have become as powerful as traditional weapons of war. From leaked Russian military documents to intercepted digital warfare tactics, experts warn that this hybrid war strategy is rewriting the future of conflict. As the war rages on, the world asks, how does this end? Will Ukraine push Russia out completely? Will Moscow escalate, unleashing something even deadlier? Or will peace talks force painful compromises? One thing is certain. This war has changed everything. Global alliances, military strategies, the balance of power in the world. And as history is written in real time, the world is watching. For in-depth analysis on global conflicts, follow, like subscribe Global Bad Boys.
The scars of war are still visible. Bombed out buildings, silent streets, and families forced to start over. Yet amid this devastation, Ukraine is rising once again. Schools are reopening. Children return to classrooms filled with laughter and learning. Markets are returning. Vendors set up stalls, families gather, and communities reconnect. Families are reuniting after months, sometimes years, apart. Tears of pain now replaced with tears of joy. Father, once separated by war, finally embraces his children at a train station. A grandmother stands in her rebuilt home, proud of her nation's strength. A young student graduates, knowing their education endured, despite air raid sirens and blackouts. Ukraine's journey has inspired the world. Nations have offered aid, from rebuilding efforts to mental health support for those traumatized by war. Volunteers from around the globe have arrived, lending their hands to rebuild homes, schools, and hospitals. And in this united effort, hope grows stronger. This war has left scars that may take generations to heal. But Ukraine's resilience has proven one truth. War brings devastation, but peace is what truly rebuilds nations. The courage to rebuild, the power to unite, the strength to move forward. These are Ukraine's greatest victories. For powerful insights on global conflicts, resilience, and geopolitics, follow, like, and subscribe to Global Bad Boys. Because understanding the past is the key to shaping the future.